right, good morning guys. All right, so we're going to be starting our new unit. We are going to be doing a lot of running, so basically some cardio. So first of all, before we start that, who here knows the term heart rate? Good. Parker, can you tell me what heart rate means? What is heart rate?
It's like the amount of times that your heart beats in a certain amount of time.
Good. So how many times does your heart beat in a minute, right? Usually we do it per minute, okay? Now let me ask you this. Exercise. Do you think that our heart rate has an effect on how hard we work out? Is there an effect between exercise and our heart rate?
Yes.
What do you think that is?
That when we exercise, our heart rate goes up.
Good. So when we exercise, the harder we exercise, the higher our heart rate gets, right? Good. So let me ask you this. If you're just walking around the block, will your heart rate be as fast as if you're running around the block?
No, first.
No, right? Good. So in our first lesson for this unit, I'm going to have you guys run and walk a track. We'll have an inner track and we'll have an outer track. For a minute, I'll have you guys either walk or run to whatever kind of music that's appropriate for school. After that minute, I'm going to have you guys take your heart rate. So do you guys remember how to take your heart rate? Do you guys remember how I taught you?
Yes.
There's two ways you can do it. So what's one of the ways that you can take your heart rate?
With like your wrist.
Good. 2 fingers on the inside of your wrist, right?
Okay.
And what's the other way?
On your neck.
Yes. Good. So just to make it a little bit easier, I'll have you guys count for about 15 seconds, and then you'll just times that by 4 to get your beats per minute. Good. So do you think that if you're walking in the inner circle for a minute, do you think that your heart rate will be higher or lower than normal?
Low. Oh wait, when I'm walking.
When you're walking.
Okay, then.
It'll be lower, a little bit lower, right?
Than normal.
Not normal, but
okay.
Will it be really, really high or?
Like it'll be medium.
It'll be a little medium,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Good. All right. Now, when you're running though, should your heart rate be way higher?
Way higher.
Good. All right. So there is a thing that I've mentioned before, our target heart rate, right? So do you know what your maximum heart rate is? Do you guys remember what MHR is? No?
230? No.
No. It's okay. 220 minus your age. So your maximum heart rate changes depending on your age usually. The simplest way to do it is 220 minus your age. That'll give you your maximum heart rate. But you don't always want to have your maximum heart rate every time you work out, right? So for this activity, we want it to be between 65% and 85%. So we will be doing some math at the end of this unit to kind of figure out what your maximum heart rate is, figure out what 65 to 85% of your heart rate should be, and then while you guys are doing the lesson, you guys are going to keep that in mind. Okay, we'll also use some graphs, and we'll make a graph. So every time you guys run inside the circle, you'll take your heart rate, right, after every minute. And then I'll write it down. You'll do your running around the outside track. After a minute, you'll take your heart rate, we'll write it down. So we'll have several pieces of data, right? So if you want to also incorporate science into this, we're collecting data, we're analyzing our data, right? And we're going to put it into graph. So you're kind of using math and science, which I like. I like to do some cross curriculum. So you're using math and science while we're doing this activity, okay? So let's go ahead and get out there, guys.